Today I'll be showing you two new film photography products, the YesStar S1 camera and the YesStar Supreme 400 color negative film. Hey, it's Matt Loves Cameras. I recently got this package from James at YesStar in China, and I was very excited to try this camera and film out. It was announced at the start of July, and I've had a lot of fun over the last couple of weeks taking photos with this camera. So I'm going to talk to you about the camera itself, what you get in the box. I'll talk a little bit about the film, and I'm going to show you over 25 photos I've recently taken with this camera. Let's start off with the unboxing. And when I opened up the package, you get this beautiful black box here with gold lettering. And this is really nice. It's sort of reminiscent of quite a premium product like an iPhone or something like that. You've got a nice gold outline there of the camera on the top of the box. So it does feel like a really nice, really well put together product. You know, compared to some other sort of cameras around this kind of price point, which come in like a plastic sleeve or something like that. Now, when you open up the black box, you'll see a nice sort of bit of sandblasted paper there. You take that away, it's a bit of mystery, and you take that away, and there is the camera. It does look very nice. I really like the look and feel of this camera.
Now, it might look like it's entirely made of plastic, but that's not the case. The YesStar S1 is actually made of metal. Quite big portions of it are made from metal, and it weighs in at 280 grams.
Now on the left hand side of the camera, you'll see a red sticker there. I had to use Google Translate to tell me what that said. It actually says, don't open the camera up, there's film inside. So that's really cool. There's already a roll of film inside the camera loaded, ready to go when you open up the box. How fantastic. So you can open up the box, get the camera out, start shooting straight away. Now I'm not sure if YesStar are going to update that sticker for other markets. Perhaps they'll do an English one, I would imagine, so people know what that says. Now when you take the camera out and you take a bit of foam out, you then come face to face with a nice little pack of stickers here. I really love these stickers. I think they're fantastic. And the idea is here that you can pimp out your camera with these little stickers on, you know, and stick them on your camera and make it look a bit cool. So I really love this. I'll be interested to hear from people from Gen Z, what they think about this. I'm Gen X, so, you know, I'm pretty middle-aged kind of guy. But yeah, I'll be really interested to hear what, you know, people from Gen X think about this, because that's who this camera is being pitched at. This is being pitched squarely at people coming into film or wanting to buy a nice, you know, durable film camera in the sort of Gen Z age group. So yeah, this is a really important market, obviously, for film, and this is what YesStar are pitching to. So as you can see here, I put a couple of stickers on my camera. I choose the one of the roller film and also the blue heart. But there's quite a few more left over here. So, you know, there's like a thunderbolt and there's love heart and nice and a thumbs up, all sorts of stuff like that. The most intriguing sticker though is the one in the middle bottom. It says Fujifilm C400. Fujifilm C400. So that is intriguing. Now, just a little bit of background info here. YesStar recently announced a partnership. They are a medical imaging group and they make, I think, X-ray film in China for the Chinese domestic market and perhaps internationally as well. And at the start of July, they actually announced that they're going into a partnership with Fujifilm and they're going to manufacture Fujifilm color negative film in China. So this is really intriguing. So a bit of a history lesson with Fujifilm's emulsions. Of course, in up to the 2000s, they were making color negative film, color positive film, black and white films, all made in Japan. And then of course, one by one, all of these emulsions were discontinued, sold out. And the film that is made in Japan has got slowed down to a trickle, unfortunately, in recent years. When I was in Japan in November 2023, you could still get your hands on Fuji Color 100, Fujifilm Superior 400 Premium. Apparently now it's very, very hard to find those films in Japan. So this is pretty sad that they're kind of running out. And of course, if you want more information on why this has happened, why Fujifilm are running out of film, of course, see my video, my interview with Bellamy, a Japan camera hunter, and there's some fascinating info in there from Bellamy about what he thinks the situation is. Now, in the last couple of years, Fujifilm have started getting Kodak to produce a film for them. So Kodak are making Fujifilm 200, Fujifilm 400. Fujifilm are putting all their brand on it and selling it in different markets. But this film is made in the USA. It's made by Kodak, even though it says Fujifilm 200, Fujifilm 400. Now, a really intriguing thing about this launch recently with YesStar was that although the banners at the launch event said Fujifilm 200, Fujifilm 400, which would indicate a Kodak product, in their media release, they specifically cited Fujifilm C200 and Fujifilm C400. So is this a return to Made in Japan film? Is this a film that is going to be made entirely in China? Who knows? We're sort of waiting for details at the moment. Nevertheless, this is a really encouraging bit of information that hopefully, these two new films, C200, C400, are being made soon or in production at the moment and are going to be launched soon, hopefully globally. So this is really encouraging information coming from YesStar with their partnership with Fujifilm. Now, interestingly, the film box that was in my package actually says YesStar 400 Supreme Film. So I'm not sure why it would be branded as YesStar rather than, Fujifilm C400. Maybe this is an interim product. Maybe this is the same product as C400. I really don't know. A lot of unanswered questions, and hopefully, in the next few weeks, few months, everything will sort of come to light and we'll know what's what. But for now, this is very curious that I've got this YesStar Supreme 400 film. Now, when you take that middle layer out, at the bottom of the box, you have that roll of film, and you also have a nice strap. So yeah, the camera also comes with a strap. So that's really cool. Straight out the box, you've got a roll of film already in the camera. You have another roll of film at the bottom of the box. You have a strap, you have the stickers. So I think this is a really nice set, for someone, a younger person who's getting into film for the first time. They've got everything they need ready to go in that box. Now I'm going to show you how to put the strap on the camera. Near the end, there's these two little sort of wings or lugs, I'm not sure what you call them. You push them in and the strap, these end bits come off the strap. So you do that on both ends, and then you feed this string bit through the loophole there, and you push it through like that and tie it on like that. And as you can see, it's pretty secure. And you do that on the other side as well. And then of course you put the rest of the strap back in and it will snap back into place. And there you go, you have a nice strap on your camera ready to go. Now looking at the camera, yeah, you've got that f11 31mm lens on the front of the camera. You also have a flash button on the front here. So to power the flash, you need one AA battery. You put that in the bottom of the camera here. I did find it a little bit fiddly to put the battery in. It was like I didn't want to go in at first, but eventually I just pushed it in and it was fine. And when you put that battery in, to use the flash, it's pretty easy. You just need to hold the flash button, and then on the top a red LED light will come on, and when that red LED light comes on, you are ready to press the shutter button on top of the camera. Now to take a picture, of course, you need to wind the film on, so you just use this dial here at the back and you wind it on until it stops, and then you can press the shutter on the top there. It's got a nice viewfinder there. It's not exact, but of course it gives you a pretty good approximation of the scene that you're going to take. On the top you have a film counter. Now this film is actually wound all the way out. Okay, so the film is already in the left-hand side of the camera as you're using it. It's already in this side of the camera. And when you're winding it on, you're actually winding it back into the canister. Okay, so it'll say 36 on the top of the counter when you first start using it. And as you wind it on, take a picture, and you keep taking pictures, it will count down the number of exposures and all the film will go back in to the canister. Okay, so that's good, is that if you accidentally open it up, all the ones you've already taken are safe in the canister. You might just, lose a couple of images there from the rest of the roll, the ones you haven't shot. Now, when you finish your roll and you've got no more pictures to take, all you need to do is open up the camera with this button on the side, and you can just take the film out and send it off to your lab for processing, or develop it at home yourself if that's what you do. Now, to load the film again, there is a cool little video that YesStar have put out. I'm going to show you how to do it. All you need to do is grab your roll of film and you sort of put it in the end here like this, and you put it with the top of the notch of the canister going towards the top of the camera there. If it doesn't go in straight away, you may just need to rotate the film advance a couple of times, and then it'll just slot into place like this. Then on the other side, you pull the leader out of the film and you put it on a little notch there. And as you can see there, it's already taken up. You then hold the button in here on the top of the camera between the viewfinder and the film advance. You hold that down. You then use this crank here at the bottom of the camera and you turn it anti-clockwise or counterclockwise until the film is all the way out. You sort of, you'll sort of feel the tension of it stop. There is a cool little video here that YesStar have done, and I'm guessing that in time they'll also do this in English for people so they know how to load the camera.
So let's take a look at the results from my first roll of YesStar Supreme 400. So I started off shooting at a shopping center, and I love these bright lights inside a store. That one turned out fantastic without a flash. The next one is also without a flash at a game arcade. It's okay, it's not probably quite as, well exposed as the other one. Here is my beautiful daughter. She is chilling after she bought some kind of nice drink. So there she is, looking fantastic, and a nice smile on this one. And the flash is quite powerful. I was probably about 1.5 meters or about 4 foot away. This is the Grandview Hotel in Cleveland, a little bit underexposed, but I still do like that one. I really like it. Here is my wife down on the Gold Coast. We took her to a Yorkshire pudding restaurant, and she's looking happy as Larry. And here is the restaurant we went to, the Yorkie Ripper, with some cool saucepans there. And they're about, 4 feet away. They look really good. Outside on the Gold Coast, look at these colours. These are fantastic. A beautiful building now with nice flowers, and also a bit of a car park here. The reds and the blues look really nice on this film. I really would love to know what emulsion this is, but I'm not sure. Here's back inside the restaurant now. Here she is again with the flash on, and then here's one with the flash off. It was way too dark, so that's what your pics are going to look like if you don't put the flash on. The next one is another outside shot with a nice palm tree there and an ad for beer. And then heading down to the beach, there was a nice cafe here. I took this picture. I like those pine trees there. Everything looks really nice there. And here's a lifeguard tower. I really like this one, but look at the vignette in the top left corner. So there is quite a strong vignette there coming from the corner of the frame, but I do like it. Some more here at the beach, beautiful day. And again, there's a bit of a vignette there at the top left corner. And this one's a nice scene here with some beach umbrellas and a little thing to pull all your stuff to the beach with. Here's my daughter again. She's looking fantastic. And yeah, I got the flash on for this picture. And the next one is my son. This is flash off. So flash on or flash off, really a personal choice. I think both times the camera's done a great job. Here is a little club here where they sell, food and stuff like that. And they've got the Aussie flag there. And right outside, there's all these surfboards there. And I really love this picture. Look at those beautiful, vibrant colors. Here it is again, the Nobby's Beach Surf Lifesaving Club, established 1954. Love this picture. And also here is the cafe I showed you earlier on the corner of the road, and a nice little mural there outside the cafe. Here is some flora outside one of the apartment buildings. Really nice greens there and those oranges. Here's another portrait of my son. He is squinting because it's so bright, but the flash was off here. There was just a lot of natural light, but he looks fantastic. The next one is my daughter at a shopping center, and again, she's got another drink, but she looks great there with the flash on. Here's one of my photographic muses. This is Graham's Discount Tire Place, an old abandoned tire place. And it's got the nice discount there at the top of the building. It looks fantastic. Quite a strong vignette there, though, again. And finally, I've showed all the family, so I may as well show the dog. Here is Marshall with the flash on. He's got some evil-looking eyes there, doesn't he? Overall, I was really impressed with the quality of the lens. I'm guessing it's just like a plastic lens. In the center of the image, they're really sharp in the middle, really nice. Towards the edges, especially that bottom right one there of that lifeguard hut, yeah, you can sort of see some softness there and a bit of blur. But, that's not unusual for sort of toy cameras. Certainly the Lomography Sprocket Rocket I have does that as well. But yeah, I really like this. Nice and sharp in the middle and just a bit of softness around the edges for these images. The YesStar S1 is expected to sell for $40 US, so overall I think it's pretty good value for money.
So what did you think of the photos? I would love to know. Please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below. And if you've got any questions about the YesStar S1, also put them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. Now, I was really looking forward to shooting the second roll of my YesStar Supreme 400 film, but I made a big error, friends, and it just goes to show you, I've been shooting film for over 30 years and you can still do dumb things. So if you ever do something dumb with film, don't feel bad, we all do it occasionally. What happened was I was loading the camera to show you earlier on in this video how to do it. Then later on, I forgot the film was in there and I opened up the back of the camera. Of course, I pre-wound all the film all the way out, so the film was all out of the canister. Open up the back, and of course I've just exposed the entire roll of my second roll of film. So I'm a little bit gutted. So if YesStar, James, if you're listening, you want to send me a couple more rolls of YesStar 400, I would love that, because I would love to shoot some more of it. I really like the results with it. Anyway, that's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.